I mean, I don't even know what to say about this one. Major breaking news coming out of the WWE that just broke literally about a minute ago. WWE co-CEO Stephanie McMahon has officially resigned from her position as co-CEO of the WWE. This is according to ThePuck's Matt Belloni, which most in the company and around the wrestling industry consider a major shock. There's still more details that need to be dropped about this, but this is Stephanie McMahon's message she just dropped literally about a minute or two ago. Dear WWE employees, this is from Stephanie herself. About 8 months ago, I took a leave of absence and within a few weeks, unexpectedly, had the opportunity of a lifetime. I had the privilege to return as co-CEO and chairwoman of the board of WWE. I cannot put into words how proud I am to have led what I consider to be the greatest company in the world. Working alongside a remarkable leadership and one of the strongest executives I've ever known, in her co-executive Nick Khan, who actually was hired by Vince McMahon. Our founder, Vince McMahon, has returned to executive chair and is leading an exciting process regarding strategic alternatives. Yeah, I'm sure he is. And with Nick Khan's leadership and Triple H Levesque as Chief Content Officer, I am confident WWE is the perfect place to continue to provide unparalleled creative content and drive maximum value for shareholders. WWE is in such a strong position that I have decided to return to my leave and take it one step further with my office resignation. I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, wow. So, it's kind of obvious why this would have anything to do with what's been going on recently. I mean, it's pretty obvious why this is going on. Because Vince McMahon is taking over WWE again. I mean, Stephanie pretty much knew the writing was on the wall. She would not just resignate just like that with a snap of a finger because she doesn't want to work underneath her father anymore. So, it's not any coincidence that because Vince comes back, all of a sudden, Stephanie just leaves the WWE completely. Not even have any not even be a board member going forward. This is not good. This is not good. You think it's bad right now with Vince McMahon potentially taking over WWE again? Now you have Stephanie resignated. Vince is back in charge of the WWE. Vince could hire another one of his goons to take over that spot in the executive boardroom. This is really bad. As a WWE fan right now, I don't even know what the hell to say. I mean, Stephanie was doing an incredible job in her position along with Nick Khan and Triple H, a.k.a. Paul Levesque. This might be the continued definition of the downfall of WWE. Now, I know right now Triple H is doing everything he can to try to hire as much talent as he can in this company. Obviously, we have the report about Carl Fredericks that was just hired by the WWE. You have WWE interested in signing a whole bunch of other talent. They've already signed Dragon Lee. William Regal was just hired as vice president to Triple H in terms of creative and talent evaluations and talent content. But then, just a couple of days ago, Vince McMahon gets hired back. He's back in charge of the WWE as the chairman after he had 7 months away from WWE. Stephanie and Nick Khan and Paul Levesque take over. Sales all over the place, shooting up. You have arenas selling out, pay-per-view selling out. The product is much better. The vibe around WWE is the highest it's been in a while. Talent, producers, everything coming back to the company to make this one of the best in the world again. Ratings drawing the highest it has in years. And then Vince McMahon decides to come back and just screw everything up. I have no doubt in my mind, as every other wrestling fan has no doubt in their mind, that Vince McMahon is the clear reason why Stephanie is resigning. Because she wouldn't even keep a executive board room spot in that room. She doesn't want anything to do with her father. She doesn't. She knows that her father has pretty much just overstepped her boundaries and just ripped her spot right away from her. And the only reason why Nick Khan is still here, and as great as Nick Khan has done with all these business revenues and all these deals he's cut to help WWE expand their production, expand in terms of a global enterprise, is because he's brought here mainly to help sell the WWE. That's the main reason why Nick Khan was hired, to help facilitate a sale to one of these other big corporations of WWE. And so Vince McMahon, like some of the other bigger wrestling content creators have said, and they're right, so he can regain full control of the WWE. He's got 80% right now in terms of shareholds and stock holds. This is not good. I'm not going to give up complete hope, but to say I'm not scared as a wrestling fan, I'd be lying to myself. I mean, I'm just afraid what's next. This is already 3 board members that were fired, so Vince McMahon can bring himself and his 2 cronies back in. 2 other board members resigned, and now Vince's own daughter, who was the chairwoman and doing an excellent job for the past half year, just resigned. Who's next? I know who's next. Paul Levesque. Paul Levesque is like a last man standing right now, no pun intended. Vince is getting all his goons back together in that executive boardroom. There already been reports going out. Vince wants control of creative again. And he doesn't even give a damn about these lawsuits coming after him right now. And apparently it's just come out too that the lawsuits and the lawsuits that were being put to the side before when Vince stepped away, they're coming back to the forefront. And these lawsuits are going to start impacting WWE shareholders with Vince back in control. But Vince doesn't care. And I feel so bad right now for Stephanie, for those people that were fired in that executive boardroom, and for all those talents, producer, and everybody that Triple H worked so hard to bring back. You know for a fact Vince is coming for Triple H next. He is. Vince is going to pluck away anybody that is not 100% following him. He will weed them out one by one. It's exactly what he's been doing. Like some of the other bigger content creators have said. Vince McMahon fired the 3 people that were probably the reason why he had those accusations put against him. And what did Vince do? He got rid of them immediately. And he replaced them with 2 of his cronies and himself. And he was able to weasel his way back into becoming chairman of the WWE again. And he wants all his power back. He's got 80%. He wants all 100 back. And you know for a fact Triple H is the next target. He wants his creative control back. And that is a bad sign for the fans. That is a bad sign for the talent. That is a bad sign for the WWE as a whole. I don't even believe this report right now. I know Nick Khan is safe. Vince won't fire Nick Khan because they hired him, like I mentioned, to be the reason why they're going to be selling this company. He was brought in specifically to help the sale of WWE. But the fact that Stephanie has now resigned from the company, not even taking a another executive spot underneath her father, she doesn't want to put up with this stuff. Do you think she wants to put up with her father anymore? No. She doesn't want anything to do with her father. She's probably looking at this as this could be a sinking ship. The WWE could be a sinking ship again. And she's just probably like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to take care of my kids. I'm going to get away from this. And I feel bad for Triple H. It's just a damn shame that it's been probably the past 6 to 7 months have been the best the WWE's been in years. And then Vince McMahon's old goddamn ass has to come back and ruin it. The chips are already falling. Vince elects himself back as chairman. 6 people in the executive board office are gone, including his daughter. Who's next? Who's next? I really hope I'm wrong, but as a wrestling fan, how the hell could you not be worried? How the hell could you not be scared of what's going on right now? And Vince McMahon, his plan is unfolding just the way he wanted it. Are we beginning to see the end of WWE? Are we beginning to see the downfall? We'll find out. It's just a damn shame. It's WrestleMania season. Creative control is still going as planned right now, which is a good thing. Triple H is still in charge of WWE Creative, and he's got some ideas he's ready to put forth for the WWE. But I ask, how long? How much longer is this going to happen until eventually it's just going to go to hell? So I just want to break that news right now. Co-CEO and Chairwoman of the WWE, Stephanie McMahon, has just announced her resignation from the WWE after her father, Vince McMahon, assumed control of the WWE once again and is once again named WWE Chairman. And this has all been broken by ThePuck's Matt Belloni. You guys leave your reaction in the comment section. I'm sure there's a lot of wrestling fans that have a lot to say about this. And like I said before, who's next? Who is next on Vince McMahon's hit list in terms of who he wants out of there so he can get his power back, sell the company, and then whoever he sells it to, he can gain all the power back. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Just wanted to give you guys this report real quickly. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's see what the WWE is going forward for us. And hopefully, we're still going to have good wrestling ahead in World Wrestling Entertainment.